types of salts. In our previous lesson, we have learned what are salts and how they can be prepared. Now we will learn the types of salt, that how many types of salts are there. So mainly on the properties of the salts have been divided into three types. Three types. So these types are, number one type we have neutral salts. Second type we have acidic salt, and the third one type we have, it is basic salt. So mainly these are the three types of salts. So let's discuss the salts one by one. Along with the basic salt, we have also another fourth one, that is known as the double salt. So let's discuss these four types of the salts. Mainly in our section we have three types, but we can also have another example or another type, that is double salt. So let's discuss these four types of salts. The first one type of the salt we have acidic salts. So what are the acidic salts? So the definition for this, we have the salts that are formed by the by partial replacement of the hydrogen ions by metal ion, then the resulting salt is known as the acidic salt. Or we can identify it from the example. For example, if we have the reaction of H2SO4 as acid and with the metal oxide potassium hydroxide, then we have a look the product like KHSO4 and along with the water molecule. Here we have a look that H2SO4, here the metal needs to replace all the hydrogen atoms, but we have a look that the metal just has replaced only one hydrogen, and one hydrogen is present in this salt. So this salt is known as acidic salt. So I'm going to repeat the definition. And the salts formed when hydrogen ion of an acid are partially replaced by the metal ion. Partially means if acid is having two hydrogen, then just one is replaced by the metal and the other is not, and it is present in the salt. So this is the acidic salts. We have a lot of examples related to the acidic salts when H2SO4 reacts with the any other metal oxide. For example, H2SO4 is gonna to react with the sodium hydroxide. Then we have the product like sodium bisulfate, and plus we have water molecule. So this is also a acidic salt. Next we have the second type of salt, it is the basic salt. So the salt that is formed by partial replacement of hydroxide ion by an acid, then the resulting salt or the resulting product is basic in nature. So let's have a example, like we have lead hydroxide PbOH whole twice. It is going to be react with the acid, then the product we just gain lead, Pb is for lead, OH and Cl, and the product we have H2O. So here we have lead oxide is having two hydroxide ion, and just the chloride ion has replaced one hydroxide ion and one is over there. So this salt we called as the basic salt. The salt that is formed by partial replacement of hydroxide ions by an acid. It means if an acid is going to be react with the oxides, then it is gonna to replace only one hydroxide ion but not all the hydroxide ions, then this is known as the basic salts. Next, if we are going to have another example like cuprous hydroxide, then we have a reaction with the HCl. Then we just gain cuprous hydroxyl chloride and water. So this salt is also having hydroxide ion. It is known as the basic salt. Let's have third form as neutral salt. Now what does mean by the neutral salt? If the salt is formed when all the hydrogen ions when all the hydrogen ions of an acid are completely replaced by metal ion by the metal ion, then the resulting product is known as the neutral salt. For example, we have the reaction of HCl with sodium hydroxide. Here HCl, it is the strong acid, and sodium hydroxide, it is the strong base. Now why it is called as strong acid or base? Because strong acid produces more concentration of hydrogen ions and strong bases produce more concentration of hydroxides. And after the reaction we just gain the NaCl and water. This is the salt and this we have water. So this salt is having no replaceable hydrogen atom and it is formed by complete replacement of the hydrogen ions by the metal ions. So this salt is known as the neutral salt. So this was very simple. When all the hydrogen ions has been replaced by the metals, then this resulting species or the resulting product is known as the neutral salt. Next we have the fourth one type of the salt, it is the double salt. So the double salts are normally formed by the combination of the two salts. When two salts are combined, then the resulting product is known as double salts. For example, when we have the mixture of saturated solutions of normal salts and they are crystallized, crystallized means all the water has been removed. After result of crystallization of the mixture, and that mixture is having the saturated solution of salts. When normal salts are present and we have its mixture and we are going to done the crystallization, then as a result of crystallization we just gain the double salts. For example, we have double salts as K2SO4 dot aluminium sulfate dot 24 H2O. So this is the water of crystallization along with. So this is the double salt and its name is potash alum. Potash alum. And if we have another example for the double salt, and this example is ferric alum and its formula is K2SO4 potassium sulfate, along with we have iron sulfate FeSO4 whole thrice dot 24 H2O. So this is the water of crystallization and it is the ferric alum. Ferric alum and potash alum name has been given. It is having the potassium and aluminium, so its name is potash alum, and here it is having the iron, so its name is ferric alum. So these are the double salts having more complex ions. I hope you guys understand about our today's lecture, the types of salts. We have learned four types: acidic, basic, neutral, and double salts. And we have any queries related to this topic, you may ask me about that in the comment section. For that time, have a good day and Allah Hafiz.